Eto na ang show tungkol sa pera na maiintindihan mo. Matuto kung paano mag-save, makalaya sa utang, mag-invest at palaguin ang pera mo.
Hello everybody! Welcome to your Money Matters. I'm your host, Risa Singh Sankaupeng.
Kasama ang mga hari ng kaperahan bilang mga bisita para sa ating pilot episode.
Alam ba ng mga tao bakit ang mayaman lalong yumayaman at saka ang mga mahirap lalo naging mahirap? Kasi ang mayayaman, they know what to do eh.
Whether may pera ka or wala, kailangan mo ng financial education.
Financial education talaga, it's actually free kung alam mo kung saan mo makakuha ng financial education.
Because when we talk about money, hindi lang pera-pera yan.
Take the mystery out of your finances. Alamin at i-apply ang sikreto ng mga mayayaman so you can grow your money and retire wealthy. Samahan kami ngayong Miyerkules at 8 o'clock p.m. sa Your Money Matters.
Hello everybody! Welcome to Your Money Matters. I'm your host, Risa Singh Sankaupeng. And in this episode, we'll be learning from Benj and Fely Santiago. Naging guest na natin si Benj at Fely sa isang nakaraan na episode at natuto tayo na kahit na malaki pa lang sweldo mo, kung hindi ka marunong mag-handle ng pera, ay mahirap ka pa rin. In today's episode, they will destroy the myth that if you're talented and hardworking, you won't lose your job. Well, in this pandemic, alam natin kung anong mga nangyayari sa mundo, di ba? So siguradong marami tayong matututunan sa ating mga panelists ngayon. Because when we talk about money, hindi lang pera-pera yan. So I promise you that if you stick around till the end of the show, you'll surely learn something that can change your financial life so that you can retire wealthy. Palagay mo, mula nang nagumpisa ang pandemya, ang Pilipinas ang may pinakamaraming maliliit na mga negosyo na nagsara kumpara sa Laos, Indonesia at Thailand. 7 sa kada 10 na micro, small at medium enterprises ang napilitang magsara pansamantala dahil sa matumal na ekonomiya na dala ng quarantine. Noong Oktubre 2020, halos 9 sa kada 100 empleyado sa Pilipinas o 3.8 million na Pilipino ang nawalan ng trabaho. Kasama ka ba sa bilang na ito? We're back to Your Money Matters and today ang guests po natin ay si Benj and Fely Santiago. Hi Benj and Fely! Welcome back!
Hi, Sis Risa. Glad to be back.
Oo nga,
On Money Matters.
we're excited to learn from you again because today ang maling pag-iisip na gusto nating iayos ay yung kaisipan na dahil masipag ka at magaling ka, hindi ka mawawalan ng trabaho. And I know your story. You've shared your story with us, Benj and Fely. Alam ko kayo, magagaling kayong mga tao, mga engineer, mga, di ba, mga aral. Pero, at a certain point in your career, nawalan pa rin kayo ng trabaho. And Fely, di ba, that time na nawalan ka ng work, you were both of you were working for a multinational, di ba? Tama ba yun?
Yes, tama.
Yes, and can you just relate that time to us? Kasi parang merong similarities yung panahon noon nung na-retrench ka, Fely, tsaka yung panahon ngayon. Kasi if I remember correctly, the time that you were retrenched, that was may crisis rin sa ekonomiya na nangyayari, di ba? Yes, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, exactly same as what happened today. Although, of course, different costs. So, I worked for a multinational company actually for 25 years. And in 2006, so yun na yung start ng financial crisis. So, yung company namin, nag-start na siya na magtanggal ng mga workers. So, actually, 2006, nagtanggal kami ng 1,000 employees. Tapos, noong 2007, doon na ako in-advise na I will be the next or I don't know, pang ilang batch na ako. Basta 6 months before I was retired, so pinabihan na ako.
Wait, you were working for how long before you were retrenched?
25 years.
In that same company.
Yes! Kaya talagang
Grabe.
oo, hindi ko inisip na matanggal ako sa work kasi malaki yung company namin. It's number 1 in the US. So talagang I was set na doon na talaga mag-retire until in my 60s. Pero because of the
I'm sure magaganda. I'm sure magaganda yung mga benefits nyo doon kasi American company.
Yes, of course. Ang sa medical na lang namin, ang coverage namin is 1 million per illness per year per family member. So sila Benji, yung 4 ko na anak, lahat kami 1 million ang coverage ng medical.
Ay, grabe. So wala nang sakit ng ulo, wala ka nang iniisip, ano? Basta pumasok ka na lang sa opisina.
Yes,
Grabe.
pati maternity covered kay mga anak ko noon. Naku, libre lahat.
Libre ipanganak.
Pati panganganak, libre. Uy, uncommon yun ha. Hindi usually yung mga medical coverage sa offices, hindi kasama ang maternity. Wow.
Ang ganda ng
So,
company talaga.
I want to talk about job security, no? Kasi you've been working there for 20... And Benj, you were also working in that same company, tama ba?
For 10 years, I've been working in that company, but I moved to another company. And surprisingly, no, hindi lang siya ang nawala ng work after a year. Ako naman ang nawala ng work because of the same issue. So one after the other, we lost our job. No, I'm nakakatawa.
Was this the Asian currency crisis?
No, it was
subprime.
Subprime.
The subprime mortgage. That's right. Okay, tama. Okay, so I want to talk about job security kasi yung mga trabaho nyo, kayo mga importanteng mga tao in your work, like both of you are engineers, no? And yung trabaho nyo, hindi naman, very specialized, di ba? So, so when we talk about job security, especially you, Fely, were there for 25 years and Benj also worked for a long time. Parang yung, syempre yung feeling mo na hindi ka na matatanggal dun sa trabaho mo, di ba? Ano ba yung job security? Ano ba talaga to?
Job security is a myth. Hindi yan totoo, no? Job as defined by Robert Kiyosaki is journey of the broke. So there's never security in a job. Meron nga magandang quote dyan, ano? If you are in a job, as soon as you die, your children will not inherit your job. So there's no security for your children, no? Automatically, if they live in the company house, they'll be kicked out before they replace you. So before you are buried. So yun yung job is never secured. There's no such thing.
Tama, it's a myth. Kasi ako I was thinking na I was so secured in my job dahil 25 years na. So I was waiting kasi meron kami yung rule of 75 na when you're 50 at saka pag i-add mo yung number of years, if it total 75, yun, pwede ka na mag-retire. Ng ganda ng retirement package. So, but then, unexpectedly, yung company namin nag-move to another country, so nawalan kami lahat ng work.
Grabe. I remember my dad was telling me, we were talking about, job security was a big issue. He worked in the airlines before. And he was saying na, exactly the same thing that you're saying, Benj, na walang job security. You secure your job. Well, at that time, sinasabi niya kasi siya piloto no? It's a very also highly specialized skill. Sabi niya, you secure your job by performing well. That's the only way that you can secure your job. But in your case, you guys were performing, you were doing your jobs well, and yet, nagsara yung kumpanya.
So kahit magaling ka, kung magsara yung kampanya, wala na. So nasaan na yung job?
Yeah, before we move on, I just want to ask, no, kasi well, in my experience, I realized na yung job security, whatever that myth is na iniisip natin, meron palang kapalit yun. No? Kapag ikaw ay empleyado, siguro kaya sinabi ni Kiyosaki, no, the journey of the broke. Kasi kapag ikaw pala ay may empleyado, of course, sitting pretty ka na lang, kampante ka na alam mo, every 15 and end, basta naka-employ ka, meron kang natatanggap, di ba? Pero I realized na ang pinapalit mo pala dun sa peace of mind na, or that security na you have a salary every 15 and end is, nakakap lang yung sweldo mo sa kung ano yung binibigay sa'yo ng kumpanya. Di ba?
Correct. So hanggang doon ka na lang.
Oo, yun. Hanggang doon ka na lang. So siguro kaya yun ang sinasabi ni Kiyosaki na journey of the broke siya. Kasi ang inaasahan mo na lang na pampalaki ng kita mo is kung ma-promote ka. Pero syempre yung promotion naman is not, di ba? Hindi naman taon-taon yun. Tama?
Correct. At saka if you're already in the senior position, kailangan umalis na yung VP or yung CEO, di ba? Pag nasa company, isa lang ang CEO, di ba? Isa lang yung VP. So,
there are actually two things, Risa, that
Yes.
you keep up when you become an employee. Number one is time freedom. Your time is bought by the company. Number two is opportunity. You don't have unlimited opportunity. It is the opportunity given to you by the company. Now, I'm not saying don't get employed. That's different. I'm saying when you're an employee, that you are subject to that time freedom and income opportunity which is limited. So yun yung problema ng empleyado, no?
Yeah, but during your time, you didn't know any better and you were getting paid good money. I mean, both of you were earning 6-digit figures, di ba?
correct.
Yes.
Grabe. So when you lost the job, Fely, I mean, you shared that with us in a past episode na biglang wide awake kayong mag-asawa dahil sa mga responsibilities nyo, and I'm sure your kids were young at that time, so nag-aaral pa.
Yes. So dalawang college sa Lasal, si Chai at saka si Rocky, and si Kiara nasa high school siya, parang first year high school.
Yeah, so you're telling us na okay, if a job is the journey of the broke, so how do you secure having an income na talagang sigurado, 'di ba? Anong solusyon doon, Benji?
Yan ang maganda pag-usapan natin, no? So, we have a few recommendations how to face up in this situation na meron ka lang job, no? So, number one recommendation we have is definitely to have alternative sources of income. You cannot rely on one source of income. You need to have multiple sources of income. Yan ang solution. One of the solutions.
Yes, because you have...
Hindi nyo alam yan, Fely, nung time na nagtatrabaho kayo.
That's where financial literacy is very important. Na when you start working talaga, you have to be financially literate. So you can already start saving kahit na nag-work ka pa.
Okay. We're gonna go on a commercial break in a while. But I'm gonna ask you when we come back kung ano yung mga skills na kailangan ng mga tao to not just in doing their job but also managing their finances, because obviously we already know how to do our jobs. 'di ba? Inaral natin yan. Suppose kung nagkolehiyo ka, naaral mo na yan. Kung hindi ka nagkolehiyo, pero nagtatrabaho ka na ngayon, I'm sure you already know your job, 'di ba? You're being paid for it. Pero ano pa yung skills na hindi natin alam? You know, how do we, kumbaga, crisis-proof our career? Like what happened to avoid what happened to both of you when you know, when the side from prime mortgage crisis happened. So pag-uusapan po natin yan pagbabalik ng Your Money Matters.
Ang makalaya sa utang.
Sa usaping pinansyal,
Magkaroon ng sapat na kaalaman.
Matutong mag-ipon.
Para sa kinabukasan.
Ang pinagpaguran.
Hindi masasayang.
hindi mababaliwala.
Pahalagahan ng kinikita.
Para sa sarili.
Para sa pamilya.
Para sa mga mahal sa buhay.
Ako,
Kami!
Tayo!
Join ako!
Kaya nating abutin ang 30 million Filipinos financially educated by the year 2030. Hashtag 30M 2030. Corina Sanchez Rojas, kasama ninyo sa isang makabuluhang misyon.
Kahit ano man ang estado natin sa buhay, we keep working. But we keep forgetting, we seem to forget that health is the real wealth. Kasi you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Ang mas nangangailangan yung mga lalong nahihirapan. Kung kaya naman nilang maghulog ng paunti-unti, basta meron kanya, may protection ka. Kasi baka yung kinikita mo hindi sapat sa pambili ng gamot. Marami nakakasakit, mga anak, di ba? O ikaw mismo. Lalo kung ikaw yung breadwinner, nagtatrabaho ka para sa pamilya mo, tapos bigla ka nagkasakit, paano na yung pamilya mo? At kahit nga anong estado, it's one thing off your list ang aalalahanin. Kahit ako, di ba? So, that's why it's important to have it. Kasama ko ang Kaiser, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. May Kaiser Health Card ka na ba? Sharon Cuneta po, para sa Kaiser.
Nagbabalik po tayo sa Your Money Matters at ang panelists po natin na kasama natin ay si Benj and Fely Santiago. Nasa na kayo, Benj and Fely? Ayan. Ang pinag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay yung myth o yung maling kaisipan na kapag magaling kayo at masipag kayo, hindi kayo mawawalan ng trabaho. Well, si Benj at si Fely, alam na alam nila yan kasi nangyari sa kanila. Di ba? So, before we went on the commercial break, we were talking about ano ba yung mga kailangan ng skills ng mga tao para because people already know how to do their jobs. Pero what skills do they need to be able to manage their finances?
Yeah, three things that we need to really do, no? Number one is to make sure that we have our own business. We need to create our own business. And then number two is to make sure that we invest so that there will be money that will work for us when we retire. Kasi nga, work is never permanent, work is never eternal. So pag may investment ka, kailangan yan, meron ka investment. From the money that you earn from your job or your work, you invest so that eventually you don't have to work and your money will work for you. And then third is to make sure that what you accumulate as you work and buy things, you buy things that are assets so that you have backup in case that, you know, when suddenly like today, merong pandemic, tapos natamaan pa ng sakit and you did not accumulate assets and you don't have money to get hospitalized, then meron kang asset that you can liquidate to pay for your hospitalization. And all these three are very important. No? It's not just work, and spend. We need to make sure we create our own business, we invest properly, and then we need to make sure we accumulate assets.
So that's where financial education is really important. Yun.
Yes, yes. Okay, Feli, I want to go through those three things that you mentioned, Benj, no? So, the first one is that you have to have your own business. Parang, feeling ko kasi, hindi naman lahat na tao kayang mag-business. I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Kasi, like me, nakasanayan ko na empleyado ko, diba? Maraming mga tao na nasanay ng empleyado. And then, sasabihan mo sila na kailangan may sarili kang negosyo. Paano ba pumipili ng negosyo? I mean, you know, I remember before, gusto kong, nung single pa ako, gusto ko pumasok ng negosyo. So, parang tinatanong ko yung friend ko na very successful businessman. Sabi ko sa kanya, ano ba magandang negosyong pasukan? Diba? Sabi niya, ay parang mali ang tanong mo. Sabi niya, kasi like you guys, kayo mga engineers kayo. So, parang when you started a business, ano ba dapat business? Dapat ba connected dun sa inaral mo, di ba? Sa pagka-engineer nyo, how do you go about starting a business or choosing a business even?
That's where Feli will come in, no? Yung sinasabi niya, financial education. And in the financial education series, it's more of really finding out anong business that suits you. One of my favorite mentor is Rex Mendoza. You know, he has a book, Firing All Cylinders. So he's a businessman. Diba? and of course, kay Brother Bo, you attend the seminars. In IMG, we have seminars that you can really find alternative way of earning. And it depends on your passion. So hindi siya one track for everybody. No?
One size fits all. So actually, tanongin mo yung sarili mo, ano ba yung gusto mong gawin? Ano ba yung passion mo? So, like ako personally, I love helping people. Parang I love to coach, yung parang to help people. Si Benji naman, love to teach people. So, parang kaya nag-swak din yung pagpasok namin sa IMG.
And she loves to travel. So in this business that we do, we have to travel. Ngayon lang medyo na-restrict ang travel. So we travel by this means, no? By the internet. So yun yung the passion. You need to find out your personal passion which will align to the business that you can get into. Kasi nga minsan nakakalimutan natin yan eh. Parang we are born, educated to be an employee and die as an employee. Kulang po yun. So, dapat talaga ma-educate lahat tayong Pilipino, no, na we should have multi-vocation. No? Parang it's not just one track. Just be an employee and die as an employee. You will not be prosperous.
Si Brother Bo, nagsabi din na you try. Diba? Like ako actually, I was born in the business, dahil lolo ko, mama ko, may tindahan kami. So kahit ako, nagtitinda-tinda ako sa office. Nagtitinda ako ng mga alahas, kahit sigarilyo. So you explore until you find that one thing or one business that really that's aligned to your purpose, di ba? That you find meaning. So yun ang dapat puntahan.
So don't quit their day job muna. Kung meron kong employed sila ngayon, wag munang umalis dyan sa trabaho niya, pero mag-business on the side para mas maraming mag-increase ng income stream. So kayo, nung nawalan, yes, go ahead, Benji.
One mistake people also do is sabi na, I will work for 10 years and then start up my own business, which they did not have experience and the money to support, no? So dapat talaga start small. As soon as we become an employee, as soon as we generate the funds, gawin lang yung sinabi ko eh. We need to create our own business, small as it is, and then make sure we really invest, and then we have to make sure that we are accumulating assets. So yung three things na yan, hindi mo dapat isipin at the end of a period na nagtrabaho ka. Dapat as soon as you work, yun yung yung importante.
Sabay-sabay.
Oo.
So hindi siya dapat simultaneous yung gawin mo na.
Oo.
Hindi yung ito mo na mag-employ ako tapos magbi-business ako. Naku, maraming
Delikado.
failure sa ganun.
Oo.
Daming nawawalang pera.
Nawalan ka ng work, bumagsak ang negosyo mo, saan ka pupulutin? Di ba? Yun yung problema.
Okay. So kayo ba when you started your business, Fely, you lost your job, and then the next year si Benj also lost his job. So yung negosyo bang pinasok nyo was connected to the work that you were already doing before? Or sumubok-subok din kayo?
Layo.
Sobrang layo kasi di ba, engineers kami, tapos napunta kami sa financial industry na wala talaga kaming kaalam-alam. But later on, we found out na it was aligned to our passion. Kasi ako, I like numbers. Dito sa business na to, di ba? You speak of investing, you speak of saving. So talagang numbers yan. So, nag-enjoy ako later on.
But you had to acquire skill and knowledge.
Oh, yes. Oo, which is provided by the company. Then marami naman trainers. So, you invest time talaga to learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yun ang importante rin, no? Kasi yung mga ibang tao, gaya nga ang sinabi mo, Benj, mag-uumpisa sa isang business, walang kaalam-alam, walang education, walang learning, sabak agad. Kaya, bagsak, kahit na may passion ka, di ba, kung hindi mo naman alam kung ano yung ginagawa mo.
Let me share our experience, no? So we joined IMG in 2007 November because January of 2008 she will lose her job. I did not know I will lose my job 2009 January. So that's where I was still an employee, but we already stepped into that business. So slowly, kalahati sa amin, no? She started it full-time, ako part-time. January of 2009, I was still part-time because I was still looking for a job kasi hindi pa rin na-erase yung job mentality ko eh. But in 2010, that's when we decided to really make it full-time. And we already learned the ropes in those past 2 years or 3 years. No? So talagang inaral din namin siya. Hindi siya yung biglang, okay, wala na tayong trabaho, let's do this. Hindi ganun. So it has to really be by stages also.
So may buti na lang, no? Ginawa ng Panginoon sa inyo, parang may safety net na kayo somehow. Kahit paano, may hindi kayo pinulot sa kangkungan. Diba? Parang more or less may nilatag na si Lord.
Si Lord talaga. He wrote a very beautiful story. Grabe.
So, sa mga panahon na ngayon na maraming mga na-retrench, small and medium businesses are closing. More than half of small and medium businesses have closed now, statistics say during this pandemic. So, anong pwede niyong ma-advise sa mga tao na natanggal na sa trabaho, tapos yung negosyo nila ay namimiligro na o nagsara na? Ano pang pwede nilang gawin sa mga panahong ito?
Ako, ang mai-recommend ko, try IMG. Invest in financial education. Ito yung pwede mong gawin eh. Kasi for you to be prepared in the next, di ba, next na financial journey. Kasi hindi talaga pwede na hindi mo pag-aralan ang tungkol sa finances. Dahil part talaga siya sa buhay natin.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Benj.
Find a business that is online. Because, with this pandemic, you cannot survive if the business is not online. And in IMG, we were online even before the pandemic. That's why we thrive. We don't just survive. We even broke all records of growth this year of pandemic than last year.
Wow.
So it's amazing that because of that preparation of having our business online, we are thriving. So if you are losing your business, lost your job, find a business that is online. And one recommendation, kagaya sinabi ni Fely, IMG.
or a business that is recession-proof, di ba? Find a business that is not affected by any crisis. So, yun.
Ayan, narinig nyo na po from Benj and Fely Santiago. Find something that is crisis-proof. Ayan, at ang negosyo nila ay crisis-proof. Ayan na nga, nagtathrive pa during this pandemic. Magbe-break lang po tayo, tapos magbabalik po tayo sa Your Money Matters.
Bakit mahalaga ang life insurance? Yung experience pala na pag ikay nawawalan ng mahal sa buhay, hindi mo kaya mag-isa. Ang lungkot, sasadsad ka, gagapang ka, iiyak ka. Ang pinakamaganda sa life insurance, it makes life easier para doon sa mga naiwan. Katulad na lamang halimbawa, Manila Banker's Life. Para mong kamag-anak, para mong kapatid na nariyan in your moment of grief. The best way to show your love is to assure your loved one that I will not only take care of you during your lifetime, but I will take good care of you in this lifetime and beyond. Boy Abunda po, para sa Manila Banker's Life, the best way to show your love.
Protect yourself and your family and be certain with your future with Fidelity Life. It has been a long time dedicated partner of IMG that provides life insurance benefit exclusively to its members to meet the risk protection needs. In partnership with Everest Memorial Services, Fidelity Life is also providing its members with free access to 24/7 Memorial Concierge services. With the consent of the beneficiary, Fidelity Life shall apply the insurance benefit to cover the expenses for the memorial services of the deceased member. At Fidelity Life, the care of our members and their families is our first and most important business. Be life confident by protecting your loved ones and securing your future. Kaiser Medical Center provides a wide array of diagnostic and medical care services, ranging from immediate quality medical care to consultation to individuals and companies all over the Philippines. And because we value your health, our ultimate goal is to be your partner in health and wellness, even long after your visit with us. Kaiser Medical Center is a diagnostic clinic equipped with highly committed and experienced professionals willing to provide you with excellent healthcare service, focused on health and wellness at all times. Our aim is to have a consistent, lifelong relationship with our patients by providing convenient and affordable quality medical care and consultation which is preventive and curative in a happy, safe, and friendly environment. Kaiser Medical Center, kaagapay mo sa kalusugan.
Hi, my name is Francis Manuel and I'm 20 years old and incoming second year college this year. And at this age, what can you advise that I should start be doing already so that I can be financially ready in my older years? Thank you.
Ay, grabe, nakakatuwa naman, no? Benj and Fely, ang kabata, pero they're really looking ahead and wanting to be financially free. Wow, so what can you tell Frances? Isang college student pa lamang pero nagtatanong na about finances.
Yeah, so I love young people who are thinking like that because you can actually start when you're young. So the first investment or education is really financial education. So learn like the abundance formula kasi you can apply it even if you're a student. So, diba? Like you have baon. So with the abundance formula of 10, 20, 70, you give 10% of your baon to the church, then 20% of your baon you set aside as savings, and then you just spend the 70% of your baon. Kasi my youngest daughter did that when she was in high school and college. Kasi we were already financially educated. So talagang pinasa agad namin sa mga anak namin. And my youngest started investing when she was 11. So kaya as early as you can, start saving and investing.
At saan naman nakaka-invest doon, Benj, at 11 years old? Saan nakaka-invest ng 11 years old?
Well, meron tayong mga investment vehicle na even as low as 500 pesos, you can start up with that investment. No? So that's called mutual fund. And we teach people about investing without being an expert investor. Kasi kailangan talaga natin, meron tayong fund manager for our own investment. Especially when you're 11, 17, 18,
20.
So
hindi naman din like my daughter, ang allowance niya is 1,000 every week. So 20% of that is 200 pesos. So ipunin niya muna yun. So may alkansya siya. So lalagay niya yung 200 doon. Pag umabot na ng 1,000, bigay niya na sa akin. Mami, ito may 1,000 na ako. So the habit of saving or the discipline, yun ang kailangan na i-develop lang. So for Frances na 20 years old, you can start small. Diba? Out of your baon, set aside 20 pesos, 50 pesos, and pag malaki na siya, you can go to IMG and start investing.
And when you start young, you have a great opportunity. Correct. Because time is on your side.
Correct.
And you don't even have to start big. You start small. Develop the habit and discipline. And when you get your job, as we have discussed earlier, you invest, diba? In your second step. And then you accumulate assets. So one of the accumulated assets will be mutual funds. So that's investment also. No? So yan yung kailangan nating aralin as early as now. No? By the way, we have 18-year-old, 11-year-old, 10-year-old.
Yung apo ko, 0.
0 years old.
Nagsimula na siya.
Started, of course, hindi niya alam yun. No? Nanay niya may alam doon. But that's how we should do it. And create that discipline so that when you really start earning money, you know where to put it.
Grabe, itong mga millennials na ito, if they really, invest and save and invest their money, ay nako, they will be multimillionaires even before they retire, di ba?
Wala dapat Pilipino ng mahirap kasi masipag tayo kumita ng pera. So, lahat ng Filipinos dapat milyonaryo.
And that's a great realization for us. Remember, she worked for 25 years. I worked for about 30 years. And had we started investing in our first year of our work, wow, we could have accumulated more than what we have today.
Wow, you heard it from Benj and Fely. Walang Pilipino na dapat maging mahirap. Naku, lalo na pag bata pa lang kayo, mag-umpisa na kayo, mag-save and invest. So thank you so much, Benj and Fely Santiago. Ang dami na naman naming natutunan mula sa inyo.
And once again, don't rely on job. Create your own business, invest, and accumulate assets.
Beautiful. Pwede rin po kayo magtanong ng sarili niyong mga katanungan about your own finances sa ating mga financial experts. Just email your video questions to yourmoneymatters.ph@gmail.com. At pag napili po ang tanong ninyo, financial experts po ang mga makakasagot sa inyong mga katanungan. So again, Benj and Fely, thank you so much. Ang dami naming natutunan sa inyo, and for me personally, my aha moment sa episode na ito is walang Pilipinong dapat mahirap. Kaya sa sipag ng Pinoy at sa kabataan ng Pinoy, nako, mag-umpisa na kayo, mag-umpisa na tayong lahat to be saving and investing. So, maraming salamat for watching our show, and I pray that what you learned today, nako, sana hindi lang pumasok sa isang tenga at lumabas sa kabila, kundi sana talagang i-apply natin sa ating buhay so that we can all retire comfortably. Till our next episode, I'm Risa Singson Kaupeng. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye, Benj. Bye, Fely. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
We would like to thank our sponsors. Learn the secret to saving and building your future. Become your own financial educator through IMG, International Marketing Group, your total financial solution. May Kaiser para sa'yo, kahit maputi na ang buhok mo. Kaiser International Health Group, the first name in healthcare. Seguridad ng buhay at proteksyon para sa mga minamahal. Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love. Nangungunang kaagapay mo sa kalusugan. Kaiser Medical Center, your partner in health and wellness.